It's not uncommon for us to hear a business owner say, "I'm bored with my business, so what should I do?" The sentiment was this: "I don't have much to do in my business these days." Those were the exact words from a business owner that I met with just last week. And you could get a sense that the words were almost scaring him as they came out of his mouth and left a concerned sense somewhere between, "I can't believe this is actually true," and "I'm missing something maybe I shouldn't be seeing." Well, as business coaches, we can't help but be excited and offer a bit of a chuckle when we see business owners arrive at the place where their business is running consistently without their direct, hour by hour, day by day input and effort. Not by unhealthy abdication, but instead by thoughtful, consistent, intentional leadership rooted in systems, process, and purpose. After a few seconds of joy and enthusiasm, we quickly move into a mode where we want to ensure that the owner is in a healthy place and the team is in a healthy place. Frankly, it makes me a little bit uneasy to think about a driven personality with a forward-leaning mindset to be equipped with marginal time and marginal resources. Ever heard the story of a successful entrepreneur who was engrossed in a twisted and bizarre midlife crisis? Well, the marginal time and marginal money paradox is the most common breeding ground for such an unrestrained crisis. The very first thing that you should do if you're bored in your business is to just simply pause and make sure you have health in your personal disciplines. Boredom has been made out to be a non-productive territory littered with heat, dust, and tumbleweed, somewhat of a wasteland to progress. But it's not true. It is in boredom where restoration can happen. Insights can emerge, problems and opportunities can be clearly seen, and experimentation can begin to flourish. Busy automatically cranks the volume knob to 10. Boredom gives you control of the volume so that you can begin to think. See, boredom is not bad. It offers flexibility, value, and opportunity. Boredom provides opportunity for you to indulge in your thoughts, either good or bad. So instead of asking, "What should I do if and when boredom sets in?" maybe we should change our perspective to, "What can I hear or what can I see now that I have the wide open space of boredom?" Your mind has a trainload of thoughts, and boredom is the train station for those thoughts to disembark and to just sit and lounge for a while. The second opportunity that emerges with boredom is a chance to revise your future destination. One of the things our family has the privilege of being able to do is to travel back and forth to Nigeria on a regular basis, which usually requires 4 different airports along the way. I follow a similar and subconscious routine at each airport, reviewing my flight app to check boarding times, seat assignments, and the itinerary on the ground once we get there. Inevitably, sitting in the boredom of the airport terminal, a new idea that alters the itinerary will just pop into my mind and brings with it some fresh ideas that I can breathe into the trip. Every business should have a written, multi-page vision story, and that vision story will be tweaked as opposed to any wholesale changes, just tweaked throughout the year as you have new insights into the context of the boredom spaces that you have. Boredom allows a business owner to reevaluate and revise the written vision, drawing in a tighter and tighter focus on the final destination. That vision may include doubling down on what you've already written. It may involve selling your business and starting something else. You may uncover a pivot in your business or personal life that you simply had not seen or heard prior because the distraction and the volume was too loud. The third thing you can do when you're bored as a business owner is to embrace the time and rest. It's said that even God himself rested, so it's probably an indication that we too, as mere mortals, should have moments of rest. Rest defined, I thought it was really interesting, according to the definition, is to cease work or movement in order to relax, to refresh oneself or recover strength. Rest can be reading a book, self-converting a Sprinter van like we did, napping, writing, exercising, or maybe just sitting and staring. This is where you need to be mindful of where your rest leads you. And it's best to have someone else help hold you accountable to how you rest so you maximize that time for good and not for backward movement. Finally, when boredom hits you, it's okay just to sit still. We undervalue stillness, silence, solitude. Thomas à Kempis, he said this, "In silence, the quiet soul makes progress." I want you to think about that for a second. In silence, the quiet soul makes progress. Dallas Willard, in more of a modern spin on that same idea, is sharing this: we must ruthlessly eliminate hurry from our lives. A dear friend has been in a health battle for the past 9 months, and he recently shared his journey, meandering through the dark valleys of stage 3 melanoma, in concert with the severe kidney trauma. His takeaway to the audience he was sharing with was not "woe is me," but instead, the world has forgotten the joy of silence. He has spent hours waiting in the last 9 months, waiting on doctor's appointments, prognosis calls. And he's waited. He's been reminded of the power of boredom. If and when you get bored working on your business, don't rush, don't run, don't slow down. Just listen. That's it.
Do you have a healthy business? Are you a healthy business owner? You can take the quiz right now. Just go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy for the Healthy Owner Business Assessment. It's a beautifully designed assessment to walk you through different categories like vision, mission, values, clarity, and implementation. Also, the dynamics of your team, personality, and a variety of other general categories to help give you a score of the health of your business. Once complete, you'll have the range of your score along with an explanation video to help you understand some next steps into being liberated from the chaos of working on your business. So go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to take the assessment right now.